Hello and welcome back to Rage Gaming. My name is Hollow and today I have another rune farming guide for you. Those of you who are in the later half of mid-game are probably getting tired of that ball method if you happen to need any souls. It's not as effective when you need a lot more souls per level. I'm at the point now where I need a whopping 55k every single time I level. So 2k souls a pop, it's fine, it's nice and it's consistent, but it's just not as good. So I am here in Nokstella, the Eternal City, and I have a nice mid-game farming route for you. We're talking about 2 minutes for 20k souls, or if you're running boosters, 30k souls in 2 minutes. However, there is a pretty important requirement. It's that you have progressed the game enough to be able to get here, and I'm going to talk about how to get here. If you have already unlocked Nokstella though, you can jump to the part where I'm running the route and explaining it, but for those of you who want to unlock this whole area, which is underground to the west side of the world, under the lakes, then follow this guide. To get to Nokstella, you're going to need to come here, to the Ainsel River main. There is unfortunately a downside to this, and like I said, you will require some progression of the game to do this, because otherwise it's not possible. Unfortunately, there's another entrance here called the Ainsel River Well Depths, and as you can see, the Ainsel River Well right here is at the east side of the lakes of Linernia, which is fine. You know, that's really not a difficult place to get to. You can get here really early. There's just an unfortunate barrier. Over here, up these waterfalls, is an impassable progression upwards, so you cannot go that way. Or here, for example, this passage right here. I tried this too. Unfortunately, it's too high up, and it requires you to jump down great heights from coming that way, so it's impossible. Here, we're going to be looking at the Lake of Rot. Unfortunately, we can't go that way. It's too big of a drop. And finally, even here is a giant waterfall that we cannot jump down because it's too big of a drop. We must progress the story in another way to get to where we need to get to. It all begins here at the Three Sisters, the northern western point of the lake region, just beyond the Carrier Manor. At the back here, we have the Three Sisters, and we have Ranni's Chamber or Ranni's Rise. This is a really important lore character that you need to go to and pledge yourself to, and follow that storyline, because that storyline will take you to Nokstella. Now, we do have a full guide on every step of this whole storyline, which we are not going to be completing for this video or this area, so I definitely recommend you check this video out that we did for the Moonlight Greatsword if you want to do the whole storyline. But for the purpose of this video, we don't actually need to do that whole storyline. We only need to do about half of it to get to Nokstella, so that's what I'm focusing on in this video. So, as I said, we need to come to Carrier Manor, progress through that area, go up to the Three Sisters, go to Ranni's Tower, and then speak with Ranni. We will pledge yourself to her. Then, at the southern point of Caelid, or the Demon Desert, we are going to need to go to Redmane Castle to defeat the Great Rune boss that resides there. Of course, I will not be showing this or talking about it directly for spoiler purposes, but you need to have made this progression in the story to do this. You will see a world event where in the sky a star will shoot across and crash land into the earth. That is right here at the southern point of Limgrave, just below this forest. Nearest grace here is Fort Hate West, or you could come down from the Waypoint Ruins. Either way, we're going to need to go down into this crater and progress through, and hey, it is the Eternal City, but a different area. Not Nokstella, but Nokron. Inside of Nokron is the area, Knight's Sacred Ground, which holds a dagger that we need to go get for Ranni and then bring it back to her. When we return to Ranni with that blade, she will be very happy and she will give you an item that's great for the Carrion Study Hall. But we're not interested in that. What we're interested in, as you can see, the Northern Tower, Renner's Rise. This will now be unlocked after you've had that conversation. There's previously sort of a magic wall here that prevents you from entering. Once you do that, you will be able to enter here. Up top is this portal, and let's just go through. Ainsel River Main. This is the northern point on the other side of that waterfall and all the other barriers that prevented you from coming up here. So we're going to follow this route through the palace ruins until we reach, hey, Nokstella, the Eternal City. I will quickly run this route just so you know exactly where to go, but make sure you grab the grace on my left. And if you're following the video guide from Rage, then definitely do all of the points that it tells you there. A quick note while I'm running, by the way, is that there is an incredible amount of Ghost Glovewort of many levels here. This is a great way to get what you need to improve your summons. And where I'm running right now, above me will be a giant ceiling enemy. Once you kill it once, it never comes back. That's why it's not attacking me. So just be careful, break line of sight, run past it if it is alive for you. Great job, we've made it. And here is the Grace that we are needing to be at. From here, you have access to the farming route. So, let's get started with the route. We are here, Nokstella Eternal City, Grace. We're going to run up this staircase and defeat the enemies here. Run across this bridge and run upstairs and then go into this main building. And we're going to clean out a load of enemies there. The first half is pretty good XP or pretty good runes, and the last bit is going to be where we're going to get the majority of them. It's a small, short route, very effective. I've just returned to the bonfire using my item to clear out all my runes, so we're going to see exactly how many I get running this route. Before we run it, we of course want to have our gold scarab on to increase the amount of runes we're getting, and then also, if you're running this and want to, I would recommend it, running the foul feet, the gold version, to increase the amount of runes we get. Alright, let's do this thing. Now, if you were here earlier than me, let's say you're here as soon as you can really get here, this is probably the most dangerous enemy we're going to deal with right here. She is kind of agile, casts spells, moves around, that kind of thing. But she has no poise, so if you just hit her, she will die, and it's not really a big deal. You can sneak up behind her and backstab her, you can range her, whatever you want. She's the most dangerous enemy in this route, and it's just a one, it's not really a big deal. These are the electric slimes. As you can see, when you kill them, they blow up, which obviously damages other slimes, killing them. I like to group them up effectively so they're in range of the explosion. Just for this run, I'm trying to be quick. But as you can see, that is the first set of enemies. You really just need to kill the electric slimes and let them blow each other up. And that's a solid 7k souls right there. And what was that, like less than 60 seconds? If even that. Now we're going to run up top. Like I said, there was a slime that dropped behind me there. You can kill it if you want. I think it slows down the route. Now we have a jerk enemy here. He's kind of going to get in your way. It is a boulder. If you kill it, you will get a larval tear. We want him to kind of move past. So we're going to bait him. And then roll on by. If you get past him before I can build momentum, it's not really a big deal. It is an annoying enemy to deal with. I do not recommend you fight that. Just try and get past it before it can get going. And here we are. This is the room where we're going to get the majority of our runes. So as you can see, there's a boulder waiting at the top, and there's slimes that are dropping down. A couple of them, not all of them, are electric slimes. So when we kill that one, it's going to blow up all of the others, which is going to net us all of that beautiful runeage. So you see, that one's the lightning one. We target that, we kill it before they can even get up or do anything, and that's going to kill the rest of them. This one somehow survived. And we have another lightning one here. That's going to blow up and pop the other one. It's going to kill the rest. We don't have to worry about the boulder until the last set has dropped. So don't worry about it. But I try not to hang about in any case, you know, just in case. And have it basically be the thing that kills them for me. The electric slime blowing up will also damage the boulder, as you can see. And it does a huge amount of damage. And the idea is you want to kill it before it can really move, before it can get any momentum. If that boulder gets going, it's very dangerous, so we don't want that. And there you have it. That is the run. So it is just under 30k souls in what was that, like a couple minutes. That was not the cleanest run I've done by far, because I'm trying to explain while I go and I'm stopping and slowing down. Once we've completed the run, all you need to do is go back to the Grace, which again is the Nokstella Eternal City right here. And as we load in, that will, of course, reset it all, and we can run it again. And with that, you now have a reliable route to get between 20 and 30,000 souls, depending on whether you're using the boosters or not. Definitely recommend that. If you want to know how to get these boosting items and how to craft them, then I have a whole guide on that as well, if you want to check that out. But I hope this helps you with your mid-game rune farming stuff. We will be back with a late-game, ridiculous rune farming method very soon, now that we're entering the end game. But now though, once again, hope this has helped you. If it has, please drop a like so we can make more videos like this. But until next time, I've been Hollow, you've been you. Thanks for watching.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.